the TNFD is ginormous and very overwhelming, and part of what makes nature disclosures intimidating for companies. And part of the reason why it is like that is, one, because nature is everything but climate and is very complex inherently, and we're at the beginning of this journey. But to its credit, TNFD did a really good job of learning from like the TCFD journey and what we did in the climate framework, standards, regs, experience, and said we need to be more coherent. And so they did a really good job consulting with all of these industry organizations and engaging them. And so they created a very comprehensive framework that brought in a lot of work that was already being done. I think it will take a little bit of time for TNFD to kind of harmonize that, and they're doing, a good job of that, going through sector guidances and that kind of stuff. But what it means is two things. One, if you follow the TNFD process, you will likely be able to meet most of the other disclosure requirements and standards and regulations and stuff like that. The CSRD actually points back and says, if you follow the TNFD LEAP process, you will be in compliance for the CSRD. So there's that effort that they took to be very integrated, I think will pay off in terms of just creating a harmonized approach. Now the next step is like, how do we boil it down to something that's comparable and manageable? And there's still a lot of, I'll say, fluffiness inside the TNFD, not on purpose. It's just that like we as an industry, as an economy, need to kind of collectively learn, how do you do this? Like, let's practice, let's go on this journey, and then start to hone in on what are we're not going to have a metric, right? We're going to have a set of metrics of nature.